Okay, welcome back again. This is fast on the heels of my last one. What this one's going to be about is orbx central UK. So I'm going to go around the Peak District. I'm going to try and find it, and I'm going to try and fly it. Let's leave that there for a minute. Just get the maps up. So yeah, so we're going to be near Derby. So I need to find parts of it. So I'm going to fly around, probably around this area. I know it's between Derby and Sheffield. So it's got to be. That's Manchester. So Manchester is a part of it as well. I'll get deeper in. Oh, here we go. We'll have to wait for Habitab to catch up with us. So it looks like we've got a grass takeoff. Never done one of those before, so that should be interesting. So what I'm going to try and do is find out roughly where I am. And then out towards Tissington Hill. Been there before. This is all peaks. We'll head that way. Which way are we facing? Yeah, we'll head out towards Tissington Hill. Should be here in the summertime actually. If I can go in one deeper, if it'll allow me. If it'll be so kind. Yeah, we'll fly around, try and find these places. Ashbourne, yeah, that's good for Ashbourne. So, Tissington, here we go, Tissington Hill, Bunston, Lamb. I've been in Lamb, I've stayed near there. Hudson Road, oh, this is roughly where we were, and where we're going to be again. Blackheath, there we go, that's my favourite walk. Yeah, so I'm going to head over this way and see what we can do. So I'm just going to get us off the ground, get us up, get us flying. I'm going to start the timer so we don't too long. I'm going to make this too long. Yep, so let's get this baby up. I've got to remember how to fly it after 1 day, 2 days. Let's get some altitude set. I'm going to do 4,000 to start with. I'll try and climb at 1,000 feet in a minute to clear us up so we can get up, we can get going, and we can have a good look around. I'm going to try and head for Tissington. I don't know where we're going to end up, but we'll try and find something. So here we go. It breaks off. I've never done a grass takeoff before, so I haven't got a clue what to expect. With full throttle. All up anyway. It's taken hold of that. Altitude. Is it taken hold? God knows what's flying us, but no, it's not really, so we'll just try and get that back. Stick a nose up. Flying around with a circle at the moment, hoping that grabs something. No, I didn't like that. sort of up. Flames for about 800 feet at the moment. I've got to find out roughly where I am. Okay, totally in the wrong direction. So we're near Rollston on Dove, which is sort of peaks, but not quite peaks. I'll just open that up a bit. Flip a bit more. So yeah, it's going to take a little while to get this sorted. We'll find them somewhere. I did enjoy my day in the light craft the other day, so I thought I'd give it another go. Just been doing some airline flying and noticed a couple of quirks since loading in the scenery. Nothing I couldn't deal with, so I dealt with it. Right, we should be coming up to Hound Hills. Slightly over here somewhere. I do want to find a peak soon. So I'm heading sort of in the right direction. This may take some time. But this is GB Centrals, around the Derbyshire area. So we'll hold this line for a minute. So Hound Hills over here. Coming up to over this side somewhere. It's a small hill. I can't see it. But we do look hilly up the front here. It looks hilly over this side, so we'll head towards that line right there. What I'm going to try next is something I've never done before. In the next video of xplane will be flying a glider. Never done the glider on here yet, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. Yeah, so we're 1,000 feet off of it, reaching 4,000 feet. I'm going to go too much more than that. It all depends when we get into. If I can get into these hills. I think Tissington's slightly over that way. I thought it was anyway. Oh dear. Right, okay. we are going to head that way though. And see what we find. It looks hillier over there. It will definitely be the peaks. It looks a bit flat here, so one assumes out here somewhere. Let's get above the cockpit. Oh no, they look like hills, so we're going to go that way. This is going to be fun. Hey, why do a video if it ain't going to be funny? If I can keep this damn thing flying, we'll be alright. Once again, there's a bad pilot. I didn't check fuel. I've got plenty of fuel. So we're going towards Stoke-on-Trent, between Stoke-on-Trent and Derby. So let's just head this way slightly. Stoke-on-Trent is to my left, Derby to my right. Hopefully that's the peaks in the middle. This will probably be the first video my missus would be interested in. Because it's the place she loves, peaks. Yeah, we've got a Tesco's less than half a mile away. She'll take the car. In the Peak District, Tesco's is about 3 mountains away. She'll climb on them. She never carries a shopping bag, of course. Muggins in, does that? Yeah, that does make me... I do have to laugh when she does that. So I might just drop down 1,000 and... Yeah, nice see what it's all about. It does look a bit more hillier out here, so we'll head that way. A lot of forest out here anyway, so that's good. Aha, well, I know that, I've seen that when I walks. You can see that from one of these tours that they sit on. Yes. Recognise that, so that does sit where it needs to be. I think we can see it from over there somewhere. You can see it from a distance. Strangely, this does look very much as you'd expect it to. I should have done more cameras right. I probably could. Oh, yeah, okay. myself out of here. Oh, didn't realise I could do that. As long as you learn on the job. Now we are getting some more peaks now. Pop myself back in here so it's not so noisy. You can actually get one of these if you want to with item keyboard. In the air, I know I don't have them. Make my map bigger so I can... Shining to a winter shine. Okay. I do need to take a right here, Clark. Because we stay close, more closer to Sheffield than we do Derby, that's where we've been the last few trips. And there's some beautiful walks out this way, absolutely gorgeous. If you've never been to the peaks, you need to go. It is something else. Oh shit. That's rough. It's an absolutely glorious place. These people are blessed to live in such a place. The last coach we stayed in the peaks, it was absolutely immense. It had absolutely everything. Beautiful walk straight out the back door. You went out the back door and up out to the back of the garden, straight onto an nice disused road. And that was near Lamb. Alarm, what I'm going to call it, and that's where the plague family, the very first family of the plague, buried, entire family buried there. I didn't go nowhere near the grave, but the missus did. I thought, no thanks, just in case. I don't want to take a risk, but I thought, you know, I'll have a look at the scenery out this way anyway, see if it really does capture it. Oh my God, does it? This is so like a real thing. Bakewell, so no Bakewell rather well. Buxton, no Buxton, been to Buxton. Chapel of Thrift, yes, and all that. All that area is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I've got to wait for Habitat to unfreeze itself, for some reason it's decided to go mad. Darley down. Oh, that's interesting. And it's doing what it does in the peaks. Look, Peak District. My God, does it look like it? So, oh, frozen for a minute. Sorry, that was the missus, she's just come in and had a look. So yeah, we've done lots of these little walks. These roads are fun to drive on, absolutely fun. So yeah, we're definitely in the Peak District now, that's for sure. Okay, we are lagging out a bit, I don't understand why, I'm a bit bored of Habitat. I know that's just been playing up. So dare I go down another 1,000 number? I'm going to give it a go and see what happens. I don't want to get too close because we will end up crashing. Yeah, that's far as up to. So I've actually had to shut Avitab off, so it's just basically fly around. I understand why Avitab got all hissy. Yeah, I went to plug on it and wouldn't get anywhere there. Quite clearly it's drawing a lot of scenery. This is what the peaks is all about. It's a shame that it's doing this. Oh yeah, I'm running at 82 FPS, it shouldn't be doing that. So it is purely down to the drawing of the file. I've not really moved anything, so I'll just see what it does. I'm impressed, I have to say. So we've got 20 minutes into a flight. Now Blackpool, we're going to try Blackpool as well because apparently that's a good place to fly. It's nice and hilly over there. Let's get see if Avitab will work. Okay, high edge. Yep. High edge. Harper Hill. It's Macclesfield. And right, we're coming up, this is Buxton. Absolutely gorgeous, picturesque place in the middle of all this. It's great. There is a Morrison's here somewhere. We used to fill up there quite often. And this is all correct, under all this. Because we've been down this road here and come past all this. I can't even remember what it was, some kind of quarry kind of thing. But to wake up to all these hills, every morning must be glorious. Ah, Peak Dale. Perfect. The peak there I have walked. And that is over there. So we'll get past Buxton. I can't remember why Morrison's is around this industrial estate. Chapel on Firth is, or Frith, whatever you call it, is always nice to see. Right, I'm quite low, so I know I need to swing right quite sharply. Basically over the summer. I guess from this height they don't look so big, but when you're when you're actually in them, they are huge. Some of these walks are mapping. And you can walk a lot of this. You can go for thousands of miles. On the Black Heath where we it was a favourite walk, especially for dogs. Someone died over the Easter weekend. They apparently had a bit of a misfortune, an accident. You do have to be really careful when walking in the peaks. You're out in the wilds, it's not safe. So that's peak now, so we're just going to come to peak now. We'll walk all these. It's really strange, you get all these hills and suddenly get all these flat bits, and it is a strange thing. Rather than walking, traipse up a hill and you come down and get onto this flat stuff. Sometimes it feels absolutely, we're going back to terra firma. Curva, Frogger. Oh, this is... Oh, Grindleford. Right, Grindleford is actually where we stayed in the peaks. Grindleford is where we stayed in summer. These are the walks we've been. And we are actually heading that way. So we'll go left. Yeah, this is where the first plague couple, as a farmer and his family, had gone to London. They are the ones that have claimed to spread it into London, and they are buried there. The family still run that farm. I had a good fortune of able to talk to the last that owns the farm. And yeah, tides were everywhere. Middlesdale, we've done all these. We've been to the peaks probably 10 years. So let's see if I can reduce that in size. It's all over there, it's then you can just pop it down. I'll fly, at least it knows what to do. Yeah, this is gorgeous. So I need to go slightly right. I want to quickly fly over Grindleford. I want to see if it does see it. It's very small, it's about 4 houses. It's not very big. It's got a shopping centre, a little shopping centre, and a family group own it called the Whites, so it's called Whites, the garage, the place type of thing. I might have to climb there, I think. So I might have to go up 1,000 because I think that's going to get a bit more hilly. Let's take it off. Just a bit. So let's go 1,000. And we've just actually flown over Grindleford, which should be around here somewhere. Just pressing it. So back down to there, get a foot around. Quite severe. Lost it on the map. all these farms and these gorgeous ones. It's all you see for miles. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm actually enjoying getting back into a light plane, to be honest. I haven't so much fun in ages. Airline is you're just flying direct from one area to another, and you don't really get to see that. We're on the plan as a real small portion of it really. It stretches to miles and miles and miles. So I'll head back this way and getting a bit deep. Oh dear, okay. Longstone Manor, yeah, I remember that. So like I say, when you've got something like X-plane and you've got this kind of scenery, you can just fly around for hours looking at stuff. So yeah, I'm going to do Blackpool next, that should be fun. You could do absolutely anywhere you like, really, it's good fun. Zoom out every time. Chuckle on. Awesome. And we're actually heading towards Manchester. So Manchester is directly in front over these hills. We're still climbing to about 3 kilometers, so we'll be roughly around safe-ish. As you can see, this is absolutely tremendous compared to the basic scenery. You don't get any of this. So Scotland should be fun. So it took me a little while to work it out, but when this thing loads in this scenery, it just takes that a little bit longer, and I've been stopping it thinking it's all frozen out, and it isn't. It's actually just still loading all in. I think I went and packed the shopping, but I'll put it on. It takes half an hour anyway, so I'll just put it on and see what happens. I came up and it was already done. So, and I did test that theory again, and yeah, it worked fine. So we'll probably continue on to Manchester. I've disappeared. I thought Happy Town, but no, unless I thought I disappeared. Let's just sum it up. So yeah, we're heading along the A623 is below us. We're directly below us actually. So that's right underneath us, and we're heading into Chapel on Cliff. So I've travelled on this A623 to Whaley Bridge. So over to the left should be, if I drop down on the seat again, over to the left, that should be, over that way is Buxton. Where's one? So we'll just turn slowly because I'm just drifting off course slightly. yeah, this is it's nice to get into these planes as well. So, but I'm definitely going to do a glider. I might even do a glider around this area. And you are towed up, so you take off from the ground towed up. So I haven't got a clue how a glider works and how do you have to pull up when the plane pulls up. I just don't know. So it's going to be fun. Certainly going to be a few crashes on that as I learn it. I thought, you know, I might have to go at the gliders, I might have to go at the helicopters. Maybe a helicopter rally would be absolutely fantastic. So, because you could probably land on some of this. Can't get out and walk, of course, because I don't have the... There is one called walk around. You couldn't walk around the park, it's just to walk around the plane now. Now this is immense. I do like this. Another 10 out of 10 for the Central as well. So this is Chapel and Thrift down here. We stayed here, cool, back in the early 2000s. Absolutely gorgeous place. How to travel? This side you have to travel for all the walks. So that is the main thing. Over at Grindleford you've got Devil's Cove, Devil's Valley or something. And you've got all these beautiful places. And we, over by Grindleford and in the Shepherd area, we tend to have a bit more. Shepherd, Manchester, because we actually popped into McDonald's in Manchester and we'd done on it, came back and found it. And, yeah, let's have a Mackie D over here. So, I'm not a Mackie D fan, but when you've walked quite a distance, it's worth it. So this is Chapel and Thrift, just down here, and this is Chapel and Thrift here. Whaley Bridge should be this over here, is it? So we should go directly over there. I think it should be here. And this is really nice. I thought, you know what, I've got this now, I've got to fly this, I've got to do the pigs. And about these bad boys. It's a nice thing as well, you can walk these. We went to Wales, and we sort of went Central Wales, Aberystwyth, and you were stopped from going on certain mountains. Far too dangerous, far too, can't do it, yeah mate, I'm here on holidays, I want to climb that mountain. And even with my missus, you know, she might be slightly disabled, but she'll still climb these things, whether she's tired or not. With even have a leg dragging behind her. So yeah, we just come up to Whaley Bridge, should just be there along that bit. So, and Stockport is right in front of us. We come up to Stockport, Altrincham, and I think Cheadle's out this way. Buxworth. Yeah, so we're heading towards Stockport. Stockport, Manchester area, which I've flown into on the airliner quite often. I do like the Manchester airport. And we're sort of flown pretty much through the peaks now, I think. So it goes miles and miles that way and miles that way, so God knows how long it'll take a flight. I'm going to turn slightly right while I head towards Manchester. I sort of drifted off, of course, because I'm having it down the bottom. So Stockport will come out first, and then we'll hit Manchester. Now, the we've been going for about 40 minutes according to my yoke, and it really doesn't feel like 40 minutes. I've even been tempted to try and land in one of these fields. I doubt it. Really doubt. Landing on top of a peak. This is why you'd never make me a pilot, because I just want to try these things. I probably want it to do it for real as well. So it wouldn't be a brave thing to do. So we were actually heading into Stockport now. I chose the morning as well, so we got the best of all that. The weather's not too bad, it's quite a nice day. You can have it overcast and stuff, you can change all the weather time you want to. But yeah, you can make it as bad as you want, as good as you want it, so you can add glazing, we'll see what happens. Slightly changed it. You can have wind. You can add layers. So yeah, we're right above Stockport. So Stockport is definitely here. This is definitely Stockport. Altrincham there. Wigan over here. Bolton over there, and we're sort of heading direct for Manchester. I'm just going to swing back in a little bit. Now the price for xplane is around about £30, I think. But this is what you get for 30 quid sim, and then you pay into the extras. Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can buy this one out as well, but that costs you, I think the cheapest one, entry level is 60 quid for the entry basic Microsoft. But I don't really like Microsoft as much as this, although I will try and fly on it. Try and give it some justice, but I know there's people that absolutely love Microsoft. I just think it's more of a game than sim, whereas this is pure sim. And you actually get more of a feel. I think the camera, the rules are better. Everything's better about it. The feel of the plane is better. You actually feel the plane. You don't in Microsoft. You don't. You just up and away you go. With this, you do feel that you're actually flying on the plane. So where are we going over? So we're going just over the top. This is Stockport here. Right over the top of Stockport now. So yes, that is definitely there. I remember that thing. Not the nicest piece of road there. It gets you confuzzled. I got bibbed all over. I think I got bibbed quite a bit around that area. Because you come off like the main area here. I can't remember what that one is. It's one of the motorways. Could be M54 or something like that. And you come off this roundabout and you're like, what the hell? So I want to try off again. Because I don't need to be this one. Let's take it down to 2000. Altitude, nose down. So this is Manchester. It's huge. Huge on place. And this has come up to the centre of Manchester. We mainly stuck to the outskirts, didn't really go deep in. Certain areas we were absolutely gorgeous in. It's just nice down there. Get right down deep. I may do a fly, a pass around Manchester and come back, just so I get down a bit further. Have a proper look. I'm trying to keep an eye on the time. So that was Peak Districts in Manchester, really. And that's been pretty good so far. Very impressed. I thought South was good, but this is just as good. So they have done a cracking job on it. It's just... slow us down a bit more by putting the flap out. Hopefully I'm not going to lose autopilot. I'm just slowing right down now. This is gorgeous. You've got all your high rises. Stretches for miles. So we are basically dead centre here. This is dead centre. Just there. That's dead centre. Oh yeah, this is immense. I haven't come across any of the football stadiums yet, but maybe we'll pick it out somewhere. Maybe you've spotted it already. There's so much to see. So we're just slightly heading out of Manchester now. Now we're getting down to 2,000 feet. A bit dry. Let's go down. We'll go down. Let's do 1,000 feet. Let's go for it. So I'll fly up a bit, do a pass, and spin around. So I'll probably green out here. Someone's going to tell me it's probably the cricket video or something. A little bit out towards where we're heading towards Bolton, but I'll come out a little bit now, swing back. Down a bit more, baby. I'll get you down a bit quicker. I'll take that flap off a minute. That'll slow us down a little bit. Okay, now we can swing back a bit. Oh no, I can't. I'm not doing that. Let's swing around. Also what I love about this plane is you've got all the markings on the windshield, all scratches and things. Give it a little bit of touch to it. Let's just get outside the plane for a minute and have a look around. blank there a little bit. Very nice. So this is right on the outskirts of Manchester. But this is absolutely fantastic because it's just taking the game from being from being bland to quite exciting. It comes with a cost, but it's worth the cost. I think people in Manchester, if you're watching this, will be saying, "That's my house, yeah." To be quite honest, this was designed to be seen from a little bit higher than what I am, so put some more throttle on this sort of thing, I'm going to be stalling the bank careful. So this is really flying the outskirts of Manchester. Oh, it's quite busy out this way. I think the engine's quite loud, so I might have to pull the mic a little bit closer so you can hear me. I know on the last one it was a bit, you couldn't hear me so well. And now we're at 1,000 feet. It's absolutely stunning. We're nearly at the hour mark, so I don't want to go too long with the video because I could do this for hours, as I said before. And I do want to have a bit of glider fun. I want to try a little bit of glider fun. I'm going to have a few attempts before I do a video on it, so I don't look a complete plank. So that's Altringham's over here, so I'm just going to turn right back into Manchester. Because I would see if I could find a football stadium, but could fly around it for hours, I think. Okay, so we're heading sort of back to Manchester. This is big, wherever that is. It's a huge building. Answers on the postcard. We don't need to shoot the right way. So this should take us for the dead centre. Certainly a bit up close. Taking it slowly. So this is will be. Who knows? Because I've never been in the centre of Manchester, so we wouldn't know. This is quite immense, to be honest. And I've kept this plane up in the air for an hour, which is incredible. I did land it the other day. I did have a practice land. Ooh, that looks a bit close. Maybe I should scoot my way out of that one. Actually, that's higher than we are, so that's over 1,000 feet. God damn. So I've taken a risk flying at this low altitude. So directly in front of us, to be over that road, but in front of the is Oldham. Incredible. Yeah, I've really enjoyed that. So I'm going to gain some altitude and try and let's get to 3,000 feet. Let's go there. So I'm going to gain some altitude and get out of dodge, I think. But yeah, I mean, if you want a light plane bit of fun like this, this is great. This is great fun. You do get some, well, not quite as good as this, but you do get some layers around places. You get something to look at if you're flying in the standard X-plane scenery, but it's nothing like this. Absolutely nothing like this. This is absolutely immense in comparison to what you would normally get. Ah, football stadium. Probably Man City, I'd imagine. Who knows? I don't know. If I get a comment, I'll spit on you if I call it Man City, then I know it's Man United. Old Trafford. I suppose I should actually look for a cricket field, and that would tell me. But this is what it's all about. orbx. Central GB, and then we're just heading back now out of Manchester towards Oldham. Just pop up in the seat a bit, shouldn't be so short. But I do like looking from the cockpit, looking at stuff, because this is basically what you would do in real life. It's not like you've got a camera stuck outside looking out, but it just has, when you're flying places and you've got this kind of scenery, it just makes the flight a little bit better. So you can, I could actually call in ATC and then just look for somewhere to land. This is all just about flying and looking around, so I'm not too worried about where I land. And then we're heading back towards the Peak District again. To the south should be Gorsip, this way somewhere. Bolton is right over there somewhere. So let's go climbing. Very slowly in there. I'll speed this up a bit. Definitely need to be a lot higher than what I am to get over these hills, I think. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the first video, and now I've done the second video. It's actually been a pleasure doing these two videos because this is absolutely immense. Oldham is here. This is Oldham over here. So must be this part here. It mostly blends into Manchester, really. Beautiful. Right, well, I think I'm going to bring the video to an end as I fly off into these. I would say sunset, but it's early morning. But I'm going to fly off into the peaks, have a little trudge around there, see what other mischief I can get into. So, thanks for watching. If you've been watching all the way through, I hope it's been enjoyable at least. I've certainly enjoyed myself. Easier when you're actually doing the flying, I guess. But yeah. So thank you. I mean, if you're ever thinking of getting an xplane or interested in flight sims, out of the two, I would always pick xplane. I've tried both. I know I've used xplane a lot more. Probably I've got to think about 500 hours of flying in xplane now. Well, I've only got about 30 hours in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I guess it's a case of knowing what you like. Now we should be levelling off. If not, we've gone in for a dive. I need to put those flaps up now. No, I left the flaps out. I left the flap down, that's why I was struggling. There we go, it should bounce about for a minute or two and then bounce a circle. So we're heading back out towards... where am I going? Oh, we're going towards Wakefield, so... But, yep, I'm going to cut the video there, guys, and say thank you. Next video on xplane will be glider. Next video for trains will be the New York Trenton line, and I've also got a pen one, which I can't remember what it's called, but that also runs the Acela. So I've got two routes that run the Acela train, which is gorgeous, but it glitchy as heck. I might do another Formula 1 at one stage. I do have Cricket 22, which I've got through the PC Game Pass. Love it. I'm actually playing a World Cup series at the moment. I just wondered whether that's actually worth videoing, because it's, as everybody knows, cricket is a long game, and people get bored really quickly watching that. So I might do a short medley of a few games I've got and just go through a few. off of Game Pass and maybe do a bit about Game Pass so that people can have a look around Game Pass, see what it's all about. I haven't had it long. I'm actually going to reduce it back down because I did have the online thing where you can just go straight onto the cloud and play, but my internet really isn't up to the job, so I'm going to slip back to them. Okay, I've been rattling on and we're still carrying on. So yeah, thank you very much. Enjoy your week and see you again soon. Lots of love.